Anyways, so this is the big news that broke today. It was announced today that Multiversus, they tweeted last week. Well, first of all, let me give the full story. Yo, shout out to Kid.
You resubbing. This money helps keep Shadow's black ass at bay.
Shout out to Kid the Gambino with the sub. Last week an article came out.
For the gifted subs, I would use this money to put some fake Chaos Emeralds on my wrist, but Sonic already did that. My shit real, and I put that on Maria.
Yo, shout out to Modern with the 5 gifted subs. What's up? Yo, can we talk about the fucking news today, man? Jesus Christ. So last week an article came out that Warner Bros., which is the publisher of Multiversus, they want to continue to focus and double down on live service video games. And literally the same exact day, the Multiversus account tweeted, "Hello, is this thing on?" hinting they're finally coming back. And here we are a week later, and we were right. A trailer dropped today. I have not watched it. So I wanted to save it for the stream. I just know that the game is coming back fully May 28th. And something about the netcode. I'm going to guess they improved the netcode, but let's see what they got to offer. Let me pause them and put that shit on Maria, bruh. Let me see.
Quiet on set.
Is there coffee?
Everybody settle,
Well,
please.
what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Okay, ready to roll?
Charity work is important, so thank you to whoever just donated a sub to the less fortunate.
Shout out to Zeta with the sub.
Showtime.
Sound.
Showtime. Quiet.
Camera.
Scene one, take one, Mark.
Camera set. And
Action.
Hi everyone, I'm Tony, game director of Multiversus and co-founder of Player First Games. I'm excited to share that our free-to-play platform fighter, Multiversus, is launching on May 28th.
I am freaking confident!
The team has heard your feedback, and we've learned a lot from our open beta. We've been hard at work, and we'd like to give you a sneak peek at what we've been up to. From day one, we set out to make a game that not only packs a punch, but makes a mark on the game genre we love. Here at PFG, it's always been our aspiration to make a platform fighter that you'll love as much as we do.
What does that
We've
mean?
been working hard on a variety of changes and updates to deliver an improved gameplay experience, so let's get into it.
Why is he so bald? What does that mean? Like, what is he's a Super Saiyan bald nigga? Like, what does that mean? I forgot. What was the public reaction to Multiversus during the beta? I think there's been a bit of a revisionist history. In my opinion, most people like the game. I think what happened is it lost steam because it lacked content. And then also they were adding characters that people didn't want. Characters that were clearly influenced by suits and business decisions. They were not influenced by the community. And an example being Black Adam. The Black Adam movie came out and they added Black Adam to the game. And nigga, who asked for Black Adam? Like, that's a character you add in like year 2 when you're running out of character ideas. But like, they don't even have the full Justice League in there, right? They got LeBron. They don't even got Jordan in here. How the fuck you put LeBron? I get it because he was in the new Space Jam. But they should put, if we're going to do Space Jam, you should put Jordan in that bitch too. So we can finally end the debate on who's the GOAT. If we could do it in the game, we can make them niggas fight. But there's so many cool characters in the Warner Bros. Universe. I think that's one of the things that they fucked up. They got it. They got to appease the fans. But yeah, the battle pass was kind of weak. But the core gameplay, I think people liked it. The 2v2 mechanics. I feel like there's been a bit of a revisionist history. I like the game. I enjoyed playing Ryan Dog. I enjoyed playing Superman. I think they just had some things they needed to clean up. I also think they did the beta way too long. They should have did it for like a month and then shut it down. They let that shit sit up for like 6 months. And they didn't really add any content. And then they had the nerve to charge people for like the battle pass and shit. They made some mistakes. But I think the overall... I like LeBron in the game too. Don't get it twisted. I played LeBron. That was the first character I did play with. I got good with. But overall, I think they got some things they need to work on.
A core aspect of Multiversus is our wealth of iconic characters in the game, with fun-filled competition set against a backdrop of reimagined universes and environments. So I'm happy to say we'll be adding some really exciting, brand new personalities to the roster, along with more stages from worlds yet to explore.
More content.
Another foe for me to crush.
We moved to Unreal Engine 5, which will improve the game's visual.
What? Maybe it's because it's Twitter video and Twitter compresses the fuck out of video, but I don't see a difference.
The game's visual.
What? Beta?
Engine 5, which will improve the game's
Am I eyes? Am I? I know I'm 33. Does it look different to y'all? It's got to be the bit rate. Is there a YouTube version of? Yeah, this shit's in 720p. Let's go to YouTube because this shit Twitter video is awful. Multiversus. It's like maybe it's shinier.
We appreciate you resubbing. This money helps keep Shadow's black ass at bay.
Yo, shout out to Salem Witches with the sub. I appreciate you.
Quiet on set.
There we go. Boom. What's this trailer go to? It should only go to 1080p.
Feedback. Day one, we set out to make a game that not only packs a punch, but makes a mark on the game genre we love. Here at PFG, it's always been our
1440
aspiration to make a platform fighter that you'll love as much as we do. We've been working hard on a variety of changes and updates to deliver an improved gameplay experience, so let's get into it. A core aspect of Multiversus is our wealth of iconic characters in the game.
Yeah.
Fun-filled competition set against the backdrop of reimagined universes and environments.
Seems to have better physics. Maybe that's what it is.
So I'm happy to say we'll be adding some really exciting, brand new personalities to the roster, along with more stages from worlds we have yet to explore.
Another foe for me to crush.
We moved
Someone just raided you like the time I raided Amy's panty drawer. Oh, calm down. I know what you're thinking. I didn't sniff her panties. That bitch has shit stains. I was looking for a Chaos Emerald to stick up my ass, no cap.
Yo, shout
Just resubscribe.
out to Camry with the raid. Shout out to Camry with the raid.
Dr. Eggman's Illuminati conspiracies.
Yo, shout out to Camry with the raid, and I appreciate you with the big 24. And shout out to Gree with the sub. I appreciate you. Welcome, Raiders, to the stream. We're taking a look at the latest gaming news going on. Nothing weird going on this stream, guys. This is a Sonic safe space. You said I'm funny? I don't know. Let me see.
Move to Unreal Engine 5, which will improve the game's visuals.
Look like they just changed the background. Not gonna lie. If this was you trying to show that you improved the visuals because you moved from Unreal Engine 4 to 5, this was not a good example. This shit looks exactly the same as me. Maybe the hair physics are like a little bit more wavy, but like that's not like super. It is impressive that since they shut down the game, they basically built the game from the ground up and put it on a new engine, but this was not a good way to demonstrate it. I hope maybe the animations are better. The face details, let me see.
Which will improve the game's visuals.
What? It looks this. Oh, I think I'm blind. I don't know. The shading and lighting is very different. Really? I gotta be blind. Because I mean, I'd argue the lighting looks different. Because I think a better example was they should have put her. See, like this background right here. They should have put her behind the same background so we could see the difference. They put her behind a blue background, so the lighting is different. So I could argue that's the different.
Improve the game's visuals.
Check the shield. Okay.
Will improve the game's visual.
Okay, yeah, the shield is a little bit more darker. Like it's not a huge difference.
And character lighting. So in other words, Shaggy sandwiches have never looked better.
Whatever. Let's keep watching. We're playing for the gameplay.
We've rebuilt the game from the ground up to support our new netcode, to provide consistent, world-class online play. So
That's what we like to hear. So that was one of the big problems with the beta. It was inconsistent. They claimed it had rollback netcode, but it was like every other match. One was smooth, and then the next one. Yeah. So like, the full game is supposed to be dropping in May. They just announced. And then like another match, it would be like super laggy, and it was like really bad lag. And you're like, are you sure this is a rollback? So that's good to hear that they're gonna have actual rollback or whatever they did to improve it. That's good to hear.
Dodge and battering will be delivered with pinpoint accuracy. There'll be consistent game performance no matter what platform you're playing on.
That's what we like to hear.
Comment.
Hey, yo, that's a fire ass stage, yo. The basketball stage, that's a fire stage.
Mechanics for each character, putting more skill expression in your hands. We honestly can't wait to see what you come up with.
The balance of power is restored.
One of the things we're most excited to announce is a brand new PvE mode.
Okay.
Offer a new way
content. That's what we want to see.
Play outside of competitive PvP. This new mode will introduce additional ways of playing with unique rewards.
I'm ready for more.
Probably a good way, like a story mode, a good way to practice characters or something like that. Bring the casuals in. I like it.
we're thrilled to announce that we'll soon be launching the Illudium Q36 explosive space modulator.
What?
That'll destroy the Earth once and for all.
Oh, they're joking.
Stop hacking the
Your
teleprompter.
gadgets mean nothing, Earthman.
Take 3, Mark.
The basketball stage was already on it. It launched with LeBron's character, if I'm not mistaken. That was not in the game. I played the fuck out this game. I never played on this stage. Or maybe they added it by the time I quit, but I do not remember this stage. Like, I played this game. We played this game for like a good month and a half. It was not there. It wasn't in the game. It definitely was. They must have added it later in the beta then. They added it during the end of the beta? Okay, so then by then I had already quit. That's why I hadn't played it. Okay.
This is a small glimpse of what we have in store for Multiversus. We'll be sharing a lot more details in the coming weeks. From all of us at Player First Games and Warner Brothers Games, we cannot wait to play Multiversus with you on May 28th. Until then,
The end.
guys, I wasn't done.
Thanks for the follow. Now let me get back to stalking. I mean following Maria.
Shout out to whoever just followed. This is a W. So in the first comeback trailer, they confirmed a release date, better net code, a new PvE mode, better visuals and like graphics, although that's questionable. We need to see more of that. But this is a W. This is a W. I'm more curious to hear. Oh yeah, Unreal, and then a jump to a new engine. Yeah, Unreal, which probably means better physics. Probably better optimization too. I am curious to see in the coming weeks. Hopefully they release more like dev diaries. They said we're going to talk about it more in the coming weeks. I'm curious to know what that means. Oh, they also said new characters. He kind of slid that in there. New characters. I'm curious to see what that means. Oh yeah. Oh my God. You're right, Groovy. That was a problem with the game. It had some weird ass hitboxes. They need to create consistent hitboxes. Like in the game, for those who didn't play, like let's say you play, I don't know, like Bugs Bunny and he swings a bat. Fucking the bat would hit you from like a mile away instead of the bat actually connecting to the skin. So there were a lot of characters that you could abuse, and Bugs was one of them because there was a glitch where they had the double rocket move and shit. So hopefully they fix the hitboxes. But I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and say those hitboxes.
Someone just resubscribed. That's cool, but I'm still not resubscribing to Dr. Eggman's Illuminati conspiracy.
Yo, shout out to Sherlock. I'm gonna imagine the hitboxes probably are improved, and that's why they moved to Unreal Engine 5. But I am curious to see in the coming weeks when they release some more dev diaries, what does it mean for the new content? And like it's fun to like dog it, but I hope this game succeeds. I've been saying it for like the past few weeks. I love hardcore. I love Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I love playing Dragon's Dogma 2, Rise of Ronin, like these hardcore games. But I also like to have like a casual multiplayer game that I could just play with the boys. And I feel like there hasn't been one in a while. Not into the new Call of Duty. I thought it was going to be X Defiant, but that game's on a fucking milk carton. Nobody knows where the fuck that's at.
Thanks for knocking the Sonic rings out that follow button.
Yo, shout out to Steez with the sub. I appreciate it.
The resub? You've got one loyal fan.
And shout out to Steez with the sub.
Not as loyal as Amy's dumb ass is to me.
Yeah, Apex was the last casual. I just want something I can hop on with the boys, play for like an hour. That type of game, you see what I'm saying? Tekken's too sweaty. Like, you gotta really sit there and learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no platform on it. So we'll be keeping our eye on it. We'll be keeping our eye on it. What's the general consensus on this stuff? 4,000 likes. Seems like people are positive. Ben 10 from Multiverses. Here's PvE mode, Vietnam flashbacks from Overwatch 2. Oh, y'all was fools for supporting that shit. Let's hope Batman is still voiced by Kevin Conroy. Why would they change it? This will be the third time we've launched Multiverses and we've become exceedingly efficient at it. Huh? What are you talking about, dude? Here comes the best Superman player back into the conversation. Yeah, we about to beat ass for them. If we don't got simple stuff like couch co-op, free roster, and launching characters like Benson or Skip from regular show, it's a wrap for this game. See, basically what I was saying, they need to make the roster to what people want. It's a Matrix reference. Okay. I don't remember. I'm not a big Matrix fan. But yeah, it seems like people are kind of like in the middle about it. Gigantic is coming back. I've seen that. I'm not gonna lie. That would be the second time Gigantic came back. So if it dies again, Gigantic will make history by being the first video game to die 3 times. I hope it doesn't, but we'll see. We'll fucking see. Damn, you wasn't messing with Foam Stars, nigga? Nobody was. There needs to be a documentary done on how hard you niggas cap for fucking phone stars, bro. Get the fuck out of here. What else we got for you? Oh, this is a quick bit. Apparently, the PC version of Final Fantasy 16 is in the final stages of optimization. The director said a demo's planned for release. It won't be a year. It won't be 2 years. It'll probably be shorter than that, so stay tuned. Which is interesting because Final Fantasy 16 just came out fall of last year, so it seems like the wait for these exclusives jumping to PC is even it's becoming shorter and shorter. You used to have to wait like 2 years before these games would come to PC. In 6 months they're coming to PC, and I'd imagine there's going to be a day where eventually they become day one. Unfortunately, I think this game fucking sucks, but if you were looking forward to Final Fantasy 16 and you had a PC, keep an eye on it because he said it's coming sooner than later. Exclusives don't make sense anymore. From a consumer standpoint, yeah. The only thing is like maybe services. What's going to keep people on the platforms, I think. Rumor. This was a rumor that came out like a month ago, like a few weeks ago. They're working on a new handheld, a PS Vita 2. And apparently it could be launching with a PS6 as a weaker alternative to the Japanese market. I think there's like some new rumors for it. Exclusives only make sense when the consoles release. I only care about the Battlefront port. When does that come out? That comes out this week, right? Bruh, I'm not reading all this shit. I'm not watching all this shit. Whatever, we'll keep an eye on this. Still can't believe Sony made PC wait 2 years for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah. Thursday? I'll probably be on that. Ready Player One creator debuts an open metaverse battle royale experience. BR games in 2024. How do we feel about that, chat? Early this year, Readyverse Studios, co-founded by blockchain tech company Futureverse, the mind behind the sci-fi franchise Ready Player One, announced the Readyverse, an interactive platform for metaverse games and experiences. Readyverse Studios partnered with Warner Bros. To help bring the popular novel to the metaverse across Web3. Warner Bros. Distributed the 2018 film. Yeah, whatever. Today, the studio introduced its first project to set soon in the Readyverse. Open is a third-person battle royale experience in which players compete against each other in a game show-styled multi-round collaborative modes using various gaming techniques, such as shooting, tactical positioning, and driving. Readyverse Studios founders debuted a trailer today during the South by Southwest Festival. I didn't even know South by Southwest was going on. All right, let's see. What's the trailer looking like? I didn't know there was one. For a VR game, is this in-game? Did it say whether or not the visuals look pretty good for a VR game? Let's see. They need to state at the bottom, is this in-game footage or is this a cutscene? It's not VR? What? I thought it was. My fault. A DeLorean. Well, this is baby. Yeah, this gotta be a cutscene. Never mind. We need a Dark Souls VR game that forces you in real life to dodge roll. All right, buddy. Don't know if anyone cares, but Crunchyroll's on IGTV now. I thought they shut down IGTV. That app. Oh, LGTV. Okay. My bad. I thought that was an I. It's an L. My bad. I don't know.
Yet again, there have been...
I don't know. Why are you on my screen? I don't know why I should be excited about this, but I officially don't care because of that trailer. You know the rules. If it ain't no gameplay, we don't care. The finals gets a new game mode, private matches, and more gadgets for season 2. Is this a trailer for it? Oh, let's watch the trailer. Fuck that article. I saved this one because I thought, we haven't done a community night in the Discord in a while. If you haven't joined the Discord, !Discord in the chat, or you can just type the word Discord to give you a link. Join the Discord. I was like, since they're adding private lobbies, maybe this is a game we could do for community night. This might be fun. They haven't played the finals in a while.
The clock is counting down, and the Retros need to make a move to avoid getting knocked out.
Indeed, the socialites are defending.
Second lobbies was lit. Yeah.
There seems to be
Yo, can we get an epilepsy warning? What the entire fuck? I'll turn this video down.
Are you ready for something else? We are fearless, and we are here to change the game.
Yo, these flashes are killing me. Okay, thank you. New skins, hell yeah, brother. Yo, shout out to Galaki with the sub.
I got one loyal fan base, although not as loyal as Amy's dumbass is to me.
Shout out to Galaki. New map. The music is nice, yeah. New gadgets.
Reshaping.
A data reshaper. What does that mean?
Reversing gravity.
Hey, I see. Glad to see you made the jump, Spy.
But one thing's for certain.
New abilities, new map, private lobbies.
Take the platform.
5v5 power shift. New game mode. I wish they would like give a description on what exactly it is. The cheaters are still going crazy. Ew. In this game, ew. I mean, that's good that they adding private lobbies then. I guess the cheaters don't really matter. Freaking, hold up, y'all. I just realized it's almost 1:30. My feeding window's open. I need to eat. I fast for those unaware. Let's fucking this video. Dude, what are you doing? Really? Daddy! That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. Chair stream. Crazy at LCG video. It's YouTube autoplay, bro. That wasn't me searching the shit. Thought my shit froze. It's YouTube autoplay. I can't play this because I'm pretty sure he's gonna say something crazy and get me banned. Okay, let's see. What we got? Let me turn my music back on. No, this one is fine. We got a few more articles to read, and then I'm gonna hop into Shubbox and see what's going on. I don't really care about this anymore. Achilles heel. Is this the same thing? Let's see. Former PlayStation boss says yeah, we already read this. That was the same article. You keep autoplay on. You know what's funny? I turned it off and it keeps coming. It turns itself back on. Nintendo Switch 2 is crunch time for Nintendo and backwards compatibility. Nintendo has not yet announced whether its next console, which will be called the Switch 2 for now, will be backwards compatible. Its silence on the issue doesn't signify anything necessarily since it hasn't made any public comment about the console, but it has to be backwards compatible, right? There's no way Nintendo's engineers can release. Oh, this is just speculation. I thought this was actually stating. Aki be leaving it on autoplay? Probably. Okay, this one was interesting. I didn't really see too many people talking about this. Shout out to the 600 people we got in here on the in the chat. If the Switch 2 has backwards compatibility, you think we could play GameCube games on it? If the Switch 2 has backwards compatibility, an educated guess would suggest that it would be Switch compatibility. It wouldn't be GameCube. Maybe the Wii U, but like, nah, it's most likely going to be the Switch. Because most times when consoles have backwards compatibility, it's for the previous generation, but it doesn't go all the way back. If you want to play GameCube games, either get a GameCube or an emulator, allegedly. Satoshi, a former developer and artist for Sega, took to Twitter on the... Oh, wait. Sonic artist begins teasing Sega versus Capcom. Satoshi, a former designer and artist for Sega, took to Twitter on the evening of March 10, 2024, seemingly with the intent to cause havoc and confusion among various fan bases. The chaos began when Akano made a tweet telling gamers that they should play and keep their eye on Sega-produced titles, Sonic the Hedgehog and Samba de Amigo, and Capcom-produced titles Street Fighter 6 and Kutsunigami, saying that this tweet was a secret message, but he cannot reveal everything at the time. At first, people began to question if Akano was foreshadowing a Street Fighter 6 costume collaboration using his art. However, the situation began to escalate when he was asked about the possibility of a Sega vs. Capcom game being in development. Akano would then spend all morning on Twitter replying to various tweets about Sega vs. Capcom in vague ways, usually with a thumbs up emoji, gifts, or various Capcom games. In short, I cannot answer everything at this time messages. My thing about Nintendo is I know they shut down the emulator group because they were making money, but like, how do these things continue without some type of funding? Pretty much, yeah, it was probably like donations. So he's basically kind of hinting it might be a game. Like, what does that look like? I'm not against it. Capcom versus Sega, like, what does that look like? Y'all want to see Ryu versus Sonic? Oh shit. All these vague responses, of course, have led the internet to believe that a Sega versus Capcom game is in development and that Satoshi is involved in some shape or form. It's worth noting that Satoshi is no longer employed at Sega, so this involvement would most likely be contract work involving his art. I would love another Marvel vs. Capcom, only Crazy Taxi versus Ken. We got that in Smash Bros. Already. But nah, like in the
follow you disgusting black creature.
Who followed? Shout out to the follower. What was I about to say? But in the form of like Marvel vs. Capcom's gameplay, not Smash Bros. Is what he's saying. Dude, you're in the way. Sorry. You need a hug, dude? Hello, friend. Hug? Come on. You just want me to pet you? Good boy. Very good doggy. Very good doggy. Do you need a hug or not, dude? Come on. Come on! You just want me to rub your head. Oh. You're okay. But you have to get a life. I'm busy. You got to get a life. All right, we already went running. We already played. I talked to you all morning. I'm allowed to... Don't hit me. I'm allowed to talk to other people. Okay? You're not my only friend. You're still my buddy, though. Don't get mad. Get a life. Get some money. Go get some money, bro. Where's your bone at? Bye. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, you gonna hang out? Okay, that's fine. Whatever, dude. Y'all are crazy if you think Capcom's dropping $1 billion for Marvel's license. I don't think they need $1 billion. Nah, we really getting them late notice. Yeah, it was a late notice. I don't know why I did that. I think the servers or something. This is interesting though. I wouldn't be opposed to this. Does Sega have enough characters to compete with Capcom is the question. I mean, they could do like the character from Jet Set Radio, Crazy Taxi. Oh yeah, they could. Sega does have Virtual Fighter. I forgot Virtual Fighter is under that. Yeah, they could put a bunch of Virtual Fighter characters in there. It could work. It could work. It'd be interesting. That'd be fucking funny. Resident Evil 5 rumor. What is this shit? Keep an eye on this. This is just a rumor. Take it with a grain of salt. A lot of cheeky shit on Twitter, but definitely keep your eye on this one. We're gonna see whether or not this rumor develops. Quiet Steam update may have just revealed what Capcom's next Resident Evil remake is. Oh, Resident Evil 5. Why is this news, nigga? First of all, I'm not a big Resident Evil fan. Second, all the Resident Evil remakes have sold really well. One got nominated for Game of the Year last year. So are we really surprised? Based off the data we've had in the past, are we really surprised there's a possibility a Resident Evil 5 remake is coming? What? Next, you're going to tell me a new Call of Duty's coming, guys, in 2K. Come on. What are we doing here? Capcom needs the money.